Welcome to a sanctuary of short yet powerful and impactful stories, which creates a doorway for us to learn many crucial and important things in life. These short stories come from a vast landscape of ancient teachings, wisdom, knowledge, and human experience. So, dear friends, let us embark on this journey together to learn these priceless lessons through the timeless pages of wisdom. So let's begin. As the story goes, once upon a time, in a serene village nestled among rolling hills, lived a young man named Ananda. Ananda, although his name meant happiness, was renowned throughout the village for his restless mind, always lost in a storm of thoughts either in the memories of the past or worrying about the future. Despite knowing and putting in much effort, he could never find peace. He couldn't help but keep on having a troubled and worrying mind. But one day, he heard of a revered guru, an enlightened teacher, a master, a mentor, an enlightened one dwelling atop a distant high mountain, said to hold the secret to inner peace and tranquility. Intrigued, desperate, and eager, Ananda did not wait and set foot on a journey in the hope of seeking the wisdom of the guru. The travel to the mountains was tough and challenging, yet with a determined mind he finally reached the mountaintop months after. Upon reaching there, he found the master deep in meditation. Eyes closed, face very peaceful, calm, and serene. Ananda didn't know what to do at first, but respectfully approached, bowed, and said, "I have come a long way up these mountains to seek your wisdom to find inner peace and free my cluttered mind. I am in pain and yearn for inner peace, my master. Please help me." The master opened his eyes, looked at him, and with a quiet, serene smile, he agreed to teach him. He then got up and led Ananda to a beautiful courtyard adorned with a lush garden. They stood in the center of the courtyard in front of a large stone basin brimming with water with a ladle and a small empty bowl kept at the side. The master, then using the ladle, scooped full of water and transferred it into the smaller empty bowl. Following this, he turned around and said, "Your task is to empty the water in the basin into this small bowl without spilling a drop." Ananda, initially puzzled at the task given, wondered how could he possibly empty the entire basin of water into such a small bowl. Nevertheless, he accepted the challenge and started doing his task. Hours passed as he diligently scooped and poured water, but the basin remained full, and frustration started creeping into him. His mind became even more restless and impatient. Meanwhile, from a distance, the master was observing Ananda performing his task obediently, and also could see his struggle and frustration. Eventually, when the master felt it was about time, approached him with a smile and compassion. He gently placed his hand on Ananda's shoulder and said softly, "Dear, you are trying so hard to empty the basin, but you have forgotten the first and most crucial step. To empty the basin, you must first empty your mind." Ananda looked at the master, his eyes filled with even more confusion, and asked, "But master, how do I empty my mind?" To this, the master said, "Release your worries, fears, and attachments. Concentrate solely on the task before you. Immerse yourself completely in the present moment, and everything else will fall into place." Encouraged by the master's words, Ananda took a deep breath, released his frustration, and focused solely on the task at hand. He stopped trying so hard to empty the basin and instead focused on each scoop of water. With each scoop, he savored the present moment, the sound and sensation of it, entering a state of flow where clarity emerged effortlessly in his mind. Miraculously, as Ananda's mind cleared, the basin responded accordingly, water flowing seamlessly into the smaller bowl. Finally, he poured the last drop of water into the small bowl. Ananda looked at the master completely speechless with amazement and gratitude. "You see, dear," the master said, "when you empty your mind, you allow the universe to flow through you. You become one with the task at hand, and everything falls into place." Ananda understood that true peace came from within and nowhere else. He also understood that it is pointless to dwell in the past or worry about the future. It is the present moment that should be focused on. Carrying the wisdom of his guru in his heart, he returned to the village embracing each moment with newfound tranquility and clarity, and lived each day peacefully and in bliss. So, that's the end of the story. If you liked and found value in this story, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your loved ones, and hit that subscribe button to join our community. Your engagement means the world to us and helps us continue to provide enriching content. Please ensure to hit the bell icon too so that you never miss an inspiring story or valuable lesson from us. Thank you and God bless.